This is how you get a super tight mix that's got amazing groove all the way through without the listener even realising, but you're going to hear the difference between the before and after, and then you're going to want to do this on every single mix you do. Right, let's get into it. I'm going to show you how to do it all with one plugin. So Matt in the studio has put together a track from a load of samples that we found online, just so that we can have a demo of how a track sounds when you just clump everything together and you don't have everything working as a groove. I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's have a listen to the track first of all, and then I'll show you the one plugin that you can use that will just gel it together and just get it locked in.
Back on the grind, I ain't really with relaxing. All 20s in the pack, talking Jacksons. Been cooking in the kitchen since back when. Think a while now, should've seen back then. Back then, I was bringing stacks in. Bringing racks in, bowling like a Paxton. About that action, I ain't with the cap in. Never seen me lacking, I'm about that action.
So you get the kind of vibe, it's going along nicely, but we want it really locked in. So what we're going to use for this is a plugin called Soothe. You've probably come across it before, but you might not have used it in this way. Basically what it is, it's a dynamic EQ taking away the resonances from sounds. You can have it playing normally across a track, but what we want to do is we want to sidechain it from the kick for all of the instruments on the track. I'm putting it on every single channel that has the same frequencies as the kick drum. So I've built a preset, which I've named Kick in the Arse, and you can then use this on every channel. You can download it from a link in the description. And what this is doing is it's sidechaining against the kick on all of these channels. So when the kick comes in, it drops the signal and makes a pocket for the kick to sit in on every single channel. Essentially, we're just ducking the low end on everything to let the kick come through. So with Soothe, what we're going to do is we're only going to use it in the low end. So I've done a high cut here because all we want to do is affect the low end when the kick comes in. So we want to tell Soothe to work when the kick comes in, and we do that by selecting the kick in the side chain. I've got the kick on bus 256, so when I select that, every time the kick comes in, the Soothe will work. But make sure you've got the sidechain button switched on when you want to use it in sidechain mode. Next up, I've got a fast attack and a fast release. That means it's going to come in quick and it's going to release quick so that we get that movement with the kick. So it's just going to be a really fast reaction time. And then we can go with as much depth as we want, and we'll adjust all of these per the sound. So you can get this preset from the description below, and don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button whilst you're there. So let me just show you that with the kick and bass soloed. So now I've done it with the kick and bass, I'm going to do it across every instrument that has frequencies in that low end. So I've now activated that Soothe on every single channel, and I've changed the settings depending on the sound. Now let's listen to the before and after, and you'll hear how tight and locked in the sound becomes.
Back on the grind, I ain't really with relaxing. All 20s in the pack, talking Jacksons. Been cooking in the kitchen since back when. Think a while now, should've seen back then. Back on the grind, I ain't really with relaxing. All 20s in the pack, talking Jacksons. Been cooking in the kitchen since back when. Now, should've seen back then. Back then, I was bringing stacks in. Bringing racks in, bowling like a Paxton. About that action, I ain't with the cap in. Never seen me lacking, I'm about that action. Back on the grind, I ain't really with relaxing. All 20s in the pack, talking Jacksons. Been cooking in the kitchen since back when. Think a while now, should've seen back then. Back then, I was bringing stacks in. Bringing racks in, bowling like a Paxton. About that action, I ain't with the cap in. Never seen me lacking, I'm about that action. Back on the grind, I ain't really with relaxing. All 20s in the pack, talking Jacksons. Been cooking in the kitchen since back when.
So if you want this Soothe preset, it is in the description below. You can get it there, and you can also get my Soothe preset pack that's also available at streakyacademy.com. See you on the next one.